Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. Today we're going to be doing something really cool and I'm really excited about it. I personally have had such a struggle when it comes to translucent powder. I use it every day. I use it for basically everything. And because of that, I always wanted to buy the cheapest powder because I was using so much of it. So I am guilty of using Airspun. Hi sisters! But I promise I won't be recommending that today. So since I've been trying to find the best products to recommend to you guys, I have been switching up my routine. So based off of your guys' recommendations and a few friends of mine that are really into makeup, I have two powders today that I want to compare, both with different price points. So today I want to be looking at Kylie Cosmetics Translucent Setting Powder and Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And as for colors, this one is translucent and this one is 05 Fair. I'm always looking for good drugstore alternatives because who wants to spend a bunch of money when they don't have to? Duh. So I actually have been using both of these interchangeably when I do my makeup for the past 2 months, but I haven't really paid a lot of attention to it, if that makes sense. I've been just using it, and when I go to repurchase these, I really want to know, was this one really worth it? Is this one the same? Because the price difference is pretty big. That's why I'm doing this today. We're gonna battle it out with these two. So if you'd like to see the results, stay tuned. Okay, so to give this an even playing field, I'm not going to switch it up. I'm not going to do any different makeup than I usually would. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Superstay and also a little bit of these Flush kind of like highlighter drops just to make it a little bit dewy. And I'll start with that. I forgot to color correct. Wait 1 second. Now for concealer, just going in with what I always use, which is Tarte Shape Tape. Don't I look cute? Okay, I'm gonna get my translucent powders ready because right after I blend in my concealer, I'm going to go to them. So on my right side, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me. And on my left side, I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics. And you can see how they look in the lid. Alright, now for powder, I'm going to go in with a different sponge. I'm just kind of using the other side of that sponge. And I don't always do this, but today I'm going to set my cheeks just to see how well it will keep my bronzer, blush, and highlight sticking to my face. I feel like the Maybelline side is a little bit brighter. The translucent is a little bit more yellow and kind of a little bit darker in shade than the 05. So how they feel on my face, I'm gonna do some weird blinking test. I almost feel like the Kylie side feels a little bit tighter. So that could mean that feels a little drier. So next what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna go off camera and finish my makeup. When I come back, I'll say a little bit more about how I feel, and then I'm going to wear these powders for the rest of the day just to see how they react, if they crease, if they get shiny, whatever. And at the end of the day, I'll give you my final thoughts. So give me a second, I'm gonna go finish my makeup. Alright, so I finished my makeup, and I did use the translucent powder again throughout my makeup routine. I went and baked underneath my contour, and I also baked my nose. So as you can see, the Maybelline side is a bit brighter in comparison to the Kylie side. Now as for creasing or smoothness, they look very, very similar. I would say that there's no crepiness or creasing going on yet. I have a little bit in my smile lines, but they're identical in how much they're creasing. My smile lines are constantly creasing, so that's like not new to me. When it comes to my pores, both sides look pretty much the same, blurred out and looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this for the rest of the day so I can see if there's any changes, any creasing, cracking, any crusty stuff going on. So I'll be back at the end of the night to give you my final thoughts. Alright, so it's been a few hours, and yes, I made an outfit change. It was raining outside and I wanted to be cozy. This chair is so squeaky. Since I don't really tend to touch up my makeup throughout the day, the only thing that I touched up before this was my lipstick and my eyelashes because they were half falling off. So if I look up close, I do find that this side is still brighter under my eyes, on the side of my nose, and underneath my cheekbone. I feel like the smoothness is pretty equal on both sides. I might even say that it looks a little bit smoother on the Maybelline side. It's emphasizing my pores a lot more on my nose, on the Kylie side actually. The Maybelline side is breaking a tiny bit more when it comes to my smile lines. So can you see that right here? I feel like the line is a little bit more deep and a little bit more wide than the line right here. I've seen foundations break up on me way worse than this though, so this is not bad at all. But the Kylie side did do a better job. And I will say, it did kind of mask my eye bags a little bit better. When I tilt my head down, you can kind of see my eye bags, and I feel like this side is a little bit better concealed than this side. See how you can see the shadow right there? And this side it's a little bit more hidden. I do feel like the Maybelline side did a little bit better at making me look less tired and baggy. As for my blush and bronzer and highlight, I don't really see a difference, so everything looks the same. So my overall thoughts, I think that both of these are really great powders, but if you are looking for something more inexpensive, especially for a powder that you're going to use every single day and you're going to run out of constantly, I definitely would recommend buying this over the Kylie one. If slightly wider and deeper smile lines really are going to kill your vibe, then sure, go for the Kylie one. But other than that, I just feel like Maybelline did everything kind of even better than the Kylie one. So yeah, I think this is my new go-to powder. Well, I guess that's it for this baking battle. Sounds like I said bacon battle. That might be fun. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any products that you would like to see me do reviews of or comparisons of, I love when you guys suggest things. You guys have been awesome on Instagram giving me feedback, so thank you and keep it up. If you aren't subscribed to me already, please subscribe and make sure to like this video. I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.